warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody, my name is Niken Biru. I'm an 8th grader from class G of SMP Negeri 2 Mataram. Today I'll be reading a story about the legend of Lake Toba. Once upon a time, there was a young man named Toba. He lived alone and had no wife. He decided to be single and didn't want to get married, although his age was mature enough to have a family. He had a narrow farm, a small hut not far from a lake. If the day was getting dark, he would go to the lake to fish. One day, after he worked on his farm, he decided to go fishing. He wanted to look for some fish for his dinner. He waited for a long time, but still didn't catch any fish. He waited and waited patiently. Suddenly, his fish bait made some movements. He was sure that he would get a fish for his dinner. And that was true. A pretty big fish stuck on his bait. He took the fish and put it in a fish basket. Then he went home. He was so happy to get a fish for his dinner. He imagined that his dinner tonight would be nice because the fish was pretty big and fresh. Arriving at home, he put his fish basket beside the fireplace. He set fire to the fireplace. But he realized that he forgot to look for some wood for his fire. Without the woods, of course, he couldn't cook the fish for his dinner. He went out to look for some woods. He left the fish in the kitchen. He didn't worry about the fish because he was sure the fish was safe in a place. After getting some woods, he went back home. But to his surprise, the fish was gone. He just found some scales in the form of gold pieces. Toba was confused. He convinced himself that the gold pieces he held were the scales of the fish that he caught this afternoon. Toba stepped to his room, but again he was shocked as he saw a beautiful girl with long hair. He was amazed with the girl's beauty. He looked at the girl and admired her beauty. For some moments they looked at each other. Was it a possibility that this beautiful girl is an angel? He thought. The girl said something to break the ice. "Excuse me, sir, it's getting dark. Could you possibly turn on the lamp?" The girl asked. Oh, all right, I'll turn the lamp on," said Toba. His body was shaking because of fear. "Don't be afraid, sir, I will not hurt you," said the girl. "But who are you? Are you some kind of a genie or something?" said Toba. The girl smiled and said, "I am the incarnation of fish that you caught this afternoon." "Really? Oh, God, is that true?" Toba was so surprised. "Yes, but you don't have to be afraid. I'll help you do some household activity. I'll cook for you and prepare your daily meals," the girl offered. Toba was so happy to hear that. Every day, Toba was accompanied by the girl. Toba was really happy. Until one day, he asked the girl to get married. But the girl gave a requirement. "I agreed to be your wife, but don't ever tell my secret that I was once a fish. That is my only condition," said the girl. Toba agreed to the girl's requirement, and they got married. Years go by, Toba's wife was pregnant, and not so long after that she gave birth. Toba was really happy. The baby was a boy named Samusir. This to take care of their only child. They showered the boy with love. It seemed that they were a happy family. 7 years later, they spoiled the boy a bit too much. No wonder Samusir became a spoiled child. He didn't want to help his father work on farm. He stayed at home doing nothing. He was a very lazy boy. One day, his mother asked him to bring lunch for his father in the farm. Usually, the mother did his work for him. But because she was very busy, she didn't have time to bring lunch for her husband. "Samusir, my dear, please take this lunch for your father in the farm. He must be very hungry now. I can't bring it for him. There's something else I need to do," said the mother. "No, I can't," Samusir refused. "Why? Don't you want to help me?" "I want to play with my friends, mother," said Samusir. His mother was angry to hear this. Because of this, Samusir didn't get lunch from her mother. "All right, mother, I'll bring it to father," said Samusir. He went to his father's farm, but on the way to his father's farm, he grumbled continuously, as he wanted to play with friends. And on the way to his father's farm, he ate the lunch little by little. It was because he felt so hungry. Because of this, there's only a little lunch left. Meanwhile, the day was getting hot. Toba decided to rest under the tree. He felt thirsty and hungry. Suddenly, saw somebody in the distance. He hoped that somebody was his wife who would bring lunch for him. But he was surprised to see Samusir, who came to the farm. "Why are you here, son? Where's your mother? Why isn't she bringing my lunch?" said Toba. "Mother is busy doing other things, so she asked me to bring lunch for you," said Samusir while giving the lunch to his father. Toba took the lunch quickly. He couldn't bear the hunger anymore. But when he saw the lunchbox, he was surprised. "What? Where's the food? Why is this box so empty?" Toba was mad. I'm sorry, father. On the way here, I ate your lunch little by little. It was because I was so hungry," said Samusir anxiously. "You're a bad boy. Why did you do this? I'm hungry, you know." Toba got angry. I'm sorry, father. I'm really sorry." "You're a rebellious child. You're lazy, useless." Toba got angry. He felt upset with his son. Suddenly, he said something rude that he shouldn't have said. "Your manner is like a little animal. Is it because your mother scolded you? You're so naughty. Is it because your mother's a fish, so you act like her? Get away from me," said Toba. Toba didn't realize what he said was so rude. He was forbidden to tell about Samusir's mother's origin. Samusir was so sad. He was badly hurt by his father. He cried continuously. His mother asked him why he cried. He said that his father was angry at him. It was because he ate his father's lunch. And he also said what his father had said to him. "Calm down, son. Don't cry anymore. Now, all you have to do is climb the highest tree and stay there. Don't ask questions. Just obey my words. Okay?" After that, he went away and climbed the highest tree in the village. He still didn't know why his mother asked him to do this. He just waited. Samusir's mother was so sad. He thought Toba didn't love her anymore. She decided to commit an unspeakable action. She jumped to a lake. Suddenly, the sky was getting dark upon the valley. The rain poured heavily. The rain didn't stop until there was a huge flood. Because of this, everyone in the village drowned and died, including Toba and Samusir. The village sank and disappeared and made a huge lake now that is called Toba's name, which is Lake Toba. That's the end of the story. The conclusion of the story is about a young man marrying a girl, but turns out the girl was actually an incarnation of the fish that he just caught. They had a son, and due to his mistake, it ended up becoming a huge disaster. The moral of the story is about not breaking a promise when it's already had been made. Thank you very much for listening to my story. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.